Master switch is on. Strobe light is on. Area looks clear on my side.
How's the volume for you? It sounds really loud to me.
I can hear myself. Not too bad for me. It's not doesn't hurt or nothing.
Okay.
Throttle should be closed.
Actually a bit quieter with the noise cancelling on.
Ignition switch. Start them both. Starter light out. Engine RPM 50 to 60. Clutch switch engaged. Okay, you ready?
I am ready. I'll just double check. That's just like a habit.
Closed, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and turn into start. Okay, and 50 to 60.
Okay, let's get that clutch switch engaged.
On. And 1, 2.
So I mean they're already moving. Like it's there are some aircraft where the belts are quite slack, and they'll only sometimes it can take 10 or 15 seconds before they just start to creep around. This aircraft, they're spinning pretty quickly before you get the clutch engaged.
There we go.
And just roll it back now. Cool.
Alrighty. And alternators on. Oil pressure, oil temp. Yeah, look good. So we can get the ATIS. Whoa, that's kind of weird.
A number of the aircraft, you get some interference with the clutch, yeah.
Okay.
This aircraft doesn't have the world's nicest radios, it's got to be said.
November Golf, contact ground. Royal Golf going to ground, abreast 25.
What are we using for a 1279?
Yep.
There we go.
So the channels
3.05
are
one through.
Yeah, so it's set up. So on the way out, we've got ATIS, clearance delivery, tower, 119.1, so the west side approach departure frequency, 124.8, which is the east side approach departure frequency. Then Kalaloa ATIS, Kalaloa tower, Kalaloa ground. No, I think it's the
Honolulu International Airport AI TIS information.
That should bring it up to 70 to 80.
53 Zulu. Wind 050 at 13. Gusts wind 8. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,400. 5,500 scattered. Temperature 28. 2.20. Altimeter 3006. Landing and departing runways 4 and 8. Expect ILS, RNAVV Yankee, or visual approach. Runway 4 left closed. Warning, runway 8 left is shortened 7340 feet
information
remaining.
number.
Okay.
Last exit taxiway Yankee or Delta 7100 feet.
Yeah, I think the last frequency is Oahu traffic.
Bravo,
okay.
Taxiway Hotel between runway 8 left and taxiway Alpha. Closed. Taxiway Kilo between runway 4 right and taxiway Alpha closed. Taxiway Romeo. Alpha closed between taxiway Romeo Hotel and departure and runway 8 right. Gate Golf 3 closed. Land IE taxi out of service. South Kauai VOR out of service. Use caution, personnel and equipment working adjacent to all runways and taxiways. Caution, multiple cranes vicinity of inter-island ramp and departure and runway 4 right. Honolulu approach wind 8.3 out of service, use wind 20.9er. Honolulu departure wind 24.8 out of service, use wind 35.4. Honolulu clearance wind 21.4 and 28 1.4 out of service, use wind 28.6. 5 and 323.05. Read.
There we go.
ACL control instructions. Increase bird strike hazard all runways. Air Met Sierra update 3 valid. More information at Honolulu Automated Flight Service Station. Advise on initial contact. You have information Kilo.
I'll just show you a quick trick. So if you're struggling to get a decent needle split on the tax, I have the throttle.
You have the throttle.
I have the throttle. You kind of, as you're rolling up towards 80, that's when you close it.
So you build some momentum, then drop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, when it's a little bit closer to 80, the engine wants to, it's going to drop more. I mean, if it's got a slightly high idle, then it's only going to drop a few percent.
Okay.
So, cool.
Altimeter 300.
45, Holland Tower, wind 10012, gust 17, runway 4 right, clear to land traffic, holding in position.
We need clearance, sorry.
Yep.
Is it the same,
It's 12865 at the moment.
12865.
Clearance first. Have a night.
And it's information kilo.
Information kilo, okay.
Calling for clearance again.
Yeah, I need to hear, can't really hear.
Empire 634, out clear to Lanai Airport via the Pele 2 departure, Lanai transition direct.
Do you want me to punch the numbers in on the transponder, or are you going to do that?
Departure, turn right.
You can go ahead, I'll just make it easier.
135.4, walk 3673.
Come on, read it back. Maybe we can't hear him.
Empire 634, say again the departure frequency. Empire 634, read back correct, verifies kilo. Yep.
Alright.
Cool.
Honolulu clearance, this is helicopter November 9048 Whiskey Bravo with information kilo. We're looking to get out of Bravo, Red Hill 2.
Helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo, hot clearance, clear out of Bravo airspace to the Red Hill 2 departure, maintain at or below 1000, departure frequency 119.1, clock 0267.
And cleared out of Bravo, Red Hill 2, at or below 1000, 119.1 and 0267. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, read back correct.
Alright. Okay, so 119.1. 118.1. Alright.
November 747 Kilo,
Cool.
set departure radar contact.
It's no big deal. You don't have to read the November at the beginning.
Yeah,
Up to you.
I just do it out of habit.
Yeah, that's fine.
What was I? Okay, so we got to bring it up to we check the map chart, and it's 30, about 30 again today. So
yep.
22.9, 23.8.
Cool.
Taking the frictions off here. Okay. Okay, gonna go ahead and bring the RPM up to 80. Let the governor take over. Here we go.
Good idea to have both feet on the pedals at this point, because now you're changing the torque. If you're on a slippery surface, you can get that
spinner. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with when you do the sprag clutch check, because it's suddenly changing the torque.
Okay. 495 Alpha Charlie with you.
Okay, so warning lights are all out. I'm going to go ahead and lift the collective just slightly to get it off the micro switch. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it down to good. And nice and slow, back up.
Can I just demonstrate so I have the collective. So I'll show you the kind of speed that I'm looking for closing. I just want it to go down like that, because you want to see where the RPM horn comes on.
Okay.
Just to check that it's at the right place.
Okay, so just real slow like this then.
Yeah.
And right there, okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't need to see the needle split.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, down collective. So lights out, tax match, gauge is looking green, fuel should be okay, ignition keys on both, frequencies are stored and ready to go, transponder.
Yeah, let's just check the volume on the radio.
Yep. That sounds pretty good to me. Good, okay. Good for you?
Yep.
Transponder. Alt. Trim, functions off, governor is on. And we are clear right, clear ahead.
We'll just flick the landing lights and nav lights on as well.
Yeah, I always forget that.
That's okay, they're not on the checklist. Yeah. They're not on that checklist, but it's just, it's good practice. Cool, clear, left and rear. Whenever you're ready, you can pick up.
Okay.
Let's just, so actually, just going back to the frequencies, let's switch those over.
Okay, sorry. 118.1, 119.1.
Yep, Tower Hawaiian, 185 visual 8 left channel. Blue 64 on tower hold. Hold Blue 64.
Eyes outside, bringing up the tower.
7 left short and clear to land. 8 left, clear land, Hawaiian 185. United 903 heavy contact departure. Good day, 903 heavy. Delta 181 heavy, continue holding in position at 2 fighters over farther on.
So we've got slow moving rotor plates over there, so when we come out we're going to move a little bit to the left.
Got it.
Try and keep our downwash away from them.
Delta 181 heavy, on tower. Blue 64 departure, stop. Wind 0,
Oh,
0,
okay.
1, remaining solid.
If you're going to drift one way, that's the way to go at the moment, but just try and just slow it down just a little bit more and we'll try and avoid that. We'll come a little bit left of the centre line just until we're past the police helicopter.
Hey, Crossing 8 left, Golf Bravo, Delta holding short of 4 left along 504.
Yeah, I'm just going to get you past them. I have all controls.
You have all
I
controls.
have all controls. Curious to know where that other 500, well that other 500's up to over here. Yeah, you have all controls.
Alright, I have all controls.
You have all controls.
Okay, cycle. Delta Bravo, contact departure. Tower Kalea 904 entering down 8 left.
22's on final.
Delta 181 heavy wind 080 gust 17 runway 8 right, clear for takeoff. Right, Delta 1. Blue 64 traffic departing runway 8 right, heavy Boeing 767 reported sight. And say maintain visual, Blue 64. Plan 904 on tower runway 8 left short and continue, maintain at or above 1,500. At above 1,500, continue, we have the 717 assigned Clay 94. 623, turn left at the end, cross runway 4 left and then contact ground. Point 233, runway 8 right, line up and wait, crossing just left. Traffic on 89 mile per hour, cross runway. 8 right, line up and wait.
Honolulu Tower Helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo, south ramp, ready for Red Hill 2 departure.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, Honolulu Tower hold.
Go ahead, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, hold position.
Holding position, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Cool, let's come back a little bit.
Okay.
Clear 904 8 left short and clear to land.
We are clear behind.
Clear to land, 8 left short and clear. 904 request long landing for Delta. And 904 expect to exit at Delta. Expect Delta, clear 94. Hawaiian 185 turn left Delta, contact ground. Left Delta over to ground Hawaiian 185.
Cool, we can get our pre-takeoff checks done.
Okay, lights off, tax match, engines in the green, carpet as needed, wind is a little bit right crosswind, and I don't see any traffic above or in front.
Delta 181 heavy, bye-bye. Blue 64, traffic no factor, contact departure. Departure Blue 64. Well, 504 Delta, cross runway 4 left, hold short, runway 4 right. Copy 4 left, holding short 4 8, law 504. Protection Hawaiian is 233, cosmic service departure heavy Boeing 767, wind 08010, gust 17 runway 8 right, clear to takeoff. 8 right, clear for takeoff. Call 230, wind 08010, gust 17, report at Delta, clear for takeoff. All right at Delta, clear for takeoff, model 230. Well, 504 Delta, cross runway 4 right, contact ground on the other side. Crossing 4 8, going ground, law 504. Clear 904, start your base turn now right, left short and clear to land. Clear to land, 8 left short, land.
Waving by or?
Wow, that aircraft, he's coming in.
Tower, come up to 8, solid tower, 8 left short and continue, maintain 2000. 8 left, continue, maintain 2000, clock 8.
Okay, be careful about drifting backwards because we're going to have another helicopter behind us pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the controls for a second.
Go ahead.
All controls.
You have all controls.
Right, taxi, Tango, full short of runway 8 left.
You can wave that other guy through if he wants to.
Visual for 4 right, 5 out.
Yep.
Southwest 4006 on tower, runway 4 right, clear to land, wind 09009. Clear to land on 4 right, Southwest 4006.
R22 Flight.
And just verify Primo 01 flight hold short of runway 8 left. Point 233, contact departure.
Yeah, you can take the controls whenever you want. Yeah, you have all controls.
I have all controls.
Yeah, you have all controls.
Blue 28 on top, 60 east, concourse and hold. Mach 8 to 10 at or above 1,500. At or above 1.5, Mach 8. Helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo 1090 at 9er. Road with departure no stop cancel to get your risk remaining east all runway.
And departing at my own risk, east of all runways, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay. Cool.
Wanna kinda...
Primo 01, runway 8 right, taxi via Tango Alpha, Romeo Bravo, cross runway 8
Okay,
left.
lights off, tax match in the green, no other traffic. Gonna go ahead and roll forward.
Taken. All 230, contact departure. Departure miles 230. Primo 01, just to verify you did get a clearance, or you did. Okay, right.
Okay, we can put a bit of right pedal in. Up on
904, turn right, Delta via Bravo, Echo, hold short, runway 4 left. Delta, Bravo, Echo, hold short, 4 left, play 94. Helicopter...
Keep 60 knots.
Okay.
So, kind of the priority here is more getting...
4136 on tower, cross runway 8 left.
Yeah, it's getting across the runways rather than getting high.
Bravo, Southwest 4136. Mach 8, traffic 1 o'clock at a mile, maneuvering over Fort Island, 1000 helicopter. Inside, Mach 8. Mach 8, maintain visual separation of the helicopter, runway 8 left short and clear to land. 8 left short and clear to land, Mach 8. Southwest 4006, turn left at the end, cross runway 4 left, and then contact ground. Go to the end, cross 4 left, go ground 21 knots, Southwest 4006. Hello, tower, Monte 29 Fort Island. Blue 28, remain east all runways length, south ramp on risk traffic, northbound at the departure of the 4th on the Red Hill helicopter.
East of all,
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, contact departure.
And switching to departure, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. 8CF departure, helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo with you, 590 feet and climbing, Red Hill 2 departure.
Helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo, accept departure radar contact.
Okay, got a little bit of visible moisture. We can just pull carb heat in here.
Carb heat is on.
Cool. Let's keep at least 60 knots, keep a little bit more power in.
Okay.
So when we've got full carb heat applied, we can add 1.5 inches to our
on top
manifold pressure limits, yeah.
Okay.
And we're not looking to do anything crazy, we just want to keep climbing up to about 900 and keep 60 to 70 knots. I'll cruise out and we'll
see what the gusts are doing.
Yeah, in the wind direction. So I mean, the reporting, or the ATIS was 110, but it's 070 here, and the wind direction tends to be a bit more accurate here. They were reporting 110 occasionally when I was over there with Jeremy, and the wind socks were showing pretty much a little bit of right crosswind, but pretty much down the fours. So 07080, something like that.
Yeah, but all in all, nice day.
Yeah. Yeah, no issues with cloud heights or anything else like that. Just watch your altitude here.
Yep.
HF departure, good morning, please hold the keep on.
Police 1 needs left departure radar contact.
Got the cops after us.
Yeah. We're flying dirty.
The big question, can a 22 outrun a 500?
I doubt it.
4. Just watch that descent.
Okay.
As you raise the collector though, I don't know if you noticed, the nose rose a little bit as well. That's a normal thing when you change the collective. You really want to keep your eyes outside so you can maintain the attitude.
Okay. Take
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, leaving Hola Bravo airspace, traffic 2 Fox, 3 miles, maneuvering altitude indicates 500. Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawking VFR, frequency change approved. Thank you, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. And I'll just stay on till we get out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's all down to, does having the Calais Laratus help us at this point? Nope. But
Not really.
The situational awareness of knowing what's going on with inbound aircraft really does. Kind of weird, like looking down on places from here. A bunch of these places are like, oh, they look so close together. Like when you start recognizing, oh yeah, I've been there on the ground and stuff. Like, they look so close together, and then you realize that yeah, that's still a half hour to get between here and there.
Oh, it's just traffic.
Yeah.
I really wish they would build an alternate corridor to this thing, but good luck. We got rail instead.
Well, yeah, you've got rails, no railway. You have no idea what this place down here is?
Oh, that's the power plant.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah,
I did wonder about that.
That's the power plant. Yeah, every now and then I'll have steam coming out of the vents you can use as a wind indicator.
Yeah, there's some coming out at the moment.
I'm gonna put carb heat off.
Yeah, sure.
Police 1, traffic 2 Fox, 1 mile, maneuvering altitude indicates 800.
Looking for that traffic. We have an insight for this one.
Police 1, you're leaving Hola Bravo airspace, radar service terminated, additional helicopter traffic in front of you about your 10 o'clock and a mile westbound, helicopter at 1000. Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Police 1, what's your name?
So I suspect they probably actually saw us rather than this other maneuvering traffic, because I haven't seen them.
Right. I haven't seen them either. But they were up at like 2,000 is what I thought I heard.
No, they were, when they were called to us, they were 500. To the police, they were 800.
Huh.
They're near our level.
Yeah, they're down below then,
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go pick up the ATIS.
Sounds good.
Okay. Switching.
Yeah, don't descend though. If anything, I'd rather climb to 1.2.
Right.
Gust 1-4. Visibility 10. Sky conditions scattered at 2,900. Temperature 28, 2.20. Altimeter 3007. Expect visual approach landing and departing runway 4. Mark sizes weather information available for the Hawaiian Islands.
There is traffic over there. I'm not convinced that's it.
Airfield advisories. Collide low wind data from ASOS equipment located northeast of Midfield intersection. Reported as unreliable. Avoid overflight of residential areas, Cavalier High School and Campbell Industrial Park. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform. Colorado Tower information uniform, time 1953 Zulu. The winds are 0907, gust 14. Visibility 10. Sky conditions scattered at 2,900. Temperature 28, 2.20. Altimeter 3007. Expect visual approach landing and departing runway 4. Mark sizes weather information available for the Hawaiian Islands from flight service on 122.2. Airfield advisories, Kalai low wind data from ASOS equipment located northeast of midfield intersection reported as unreliable.
Okay. Let's get on with
residential area.
Tower. Okay. Just because then they will be able to see this other aircraft on their screen. So if we are anywhere near it, then they can let us know.
Kalai Loa Tower Helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo with information uniform about 1,200 feet harbor view, inbound for maneuvers and practice in the pattern. Yeah.
Helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo, Kalai Loa Tower, report the quarry.
And we'll report the quarry, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Cool. So they're normally pretty good at calling traffic to us if they have them on their scope, so we're probably good.
I hope so.
But obviously, keep your eyes moving.
Oh yeah.
Tabria 5 Alpha Charlie, make left close traffic.
Left close traffic, 5 Alpha.
Cool, we'll start off with a couple of approaches and then we'll go back into autos and yeah, just work on those. Probably bring the flare height down a little bit on the autos and yeah, just see how it's going.
Okay.
The first approach I want you to do a normal approach, and I want you to do it, obviously I'll say something if I have to, but I want you just to do it how you think it should be done. I won't I will mostly shut up.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Yeah, so just do whatever you think, however you think it should be flown.
Okay, okay.
Any idea what they grow down here?
Nothing for a long time. At least I haven't really noticed anything.
And they're harvesting something down there. I'm just curious to know what it is. Something green.
That's...
So Tabria 5 Alpha Charlie, check wheels down, runway 4 left and 100 at 11, gust 17, clear for the option.
For the option, 4 left, thanks, 5 Alpha Charlie.
Maybe it's corn or seed crop.
Yeah, it could be. And they're cultivating down here.
Hollywood Tower, System 9, correction 3536 Golf. Request short approach.
System 36 Alpha Cruise as requested, check wheels down, runway 4 right, wind 100 at 11, gust 17, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 3536 Golf.
Kalai Loa Tower Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo over the quarry.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, enter left downwind, runway 4 left.
Left downwind, runway 4 left, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Yeah, we've seen flares go up from the Campbell, or from the refinery over there, the Campbell Industrial Park.
I haven't seen, I've seen fire. I don't know about a big flare up or anything.
Yeah, I've never seen anything, but I've been told that you can get kind of flames 300 foot high.
I've maybe seen like 30-foot high flames out the top, but nothing bigger than that,
okay.
Yeah.
Tabria 5 Alpha Charlie, extend up and I'll call your left crossing. You'll be number 2 following a helicopter in the 45.
Okay, and I missed the first part. Did you say you're going to call my crosswind?
Tabria 5 Alpha Charlie, affirmative. Extend up and I'll call your crosswind.
Okay, I'm going to start my turn here.
Okay, we've got traffic sight. Another aircraft on the parallel.
Yeah, see it.
Final time for to Victor, not current, altimeter 3007.
Okay, lights out, tax match, engine in the green. I'm going to go ahead and pull carb heat up, spot looks clear, and wind direction.
Satavia 5 Alpha Charlie.
Pretty much right down the runway.
Following the helicopter, approaching left base.
Number 2 following the helicopter, 5 Alpha Charlie.
And I'm getting a little slow.
Tower, Cessna 9512 Foxtrot, 5 miles east with Victor requesting inbound for closed traffic.
Cessna 9512 Foxtrot, Milo Tower, port the quarry.
Getting busy in here.
Foxtrot, call you at the quarry.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, check wheels down, runway 4 left and 1108+17, clear for the option.
And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo cleared for the option, runway 4 left. Okay, clear right, clear ahead, clear to the left.
Charlie Tag, 53536 Golf, request short approach on 4 right. Cessna 36 Golf, approves request to check wheels down, running 4 right, wind 100.9+17, clear for the option. Clear for the option, 4 right, 36 Golf.
And it is a little bit of a right crosswind.
Yep. But it shouldn't be too bad. Still mostly down the runway.
Okay, crabbing into the wind still, above 350 feet. Let's slow it down a little bit more. Gonna overshoot.
Satavia 5 Alpha Charlie, check wheels down, running 4 left and 1008+17, clear for the option.
Cleared for the option, 4 left. Satavia 495 Alpha Charlie. Cessna 9512 Foxtrot, that's quarry.
Cessna 12 Foxtrot, enter left downwind, running 4 left. You'll be number 2 following a Satavia on left base.
Okay, number 2 behind the Satavia on left base, Cessna 12 Foxtrot.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, traffic on left base is a Satavia.
Let's just push forwards and go.
Okay, and helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo going around.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, roger, extend up and I'll call your left cross and you'll be number 2 following a Cessna in the 45.
Okay, extending upwind and you'll call my crosswind. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo will be number 2.
Hello Tower, Blue 65 at the power plant.
I'd make that number 3, but...
Yeah, I forgot to slow down is what.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, traffic is in the 45 entering the left downwind, report traffic in sight.
Okay, and the helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo has that traffic in sight.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, base turn improvement, pilot's discretion to follow that traffic.
Okay, and we'll be following that traffic. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Helicopter Whiskey Bravo, correction left cross.
Just past the power plant for landing at Colina.
Blue 65, Milo Tower, landing Colina will be at your own risk, use caution. Milo, wind 1009+20, report landing assured.
Report landing assured.
Give him a little more space.
Yep, I mean, we don't want to leave it too long, because if...
Then he'll be behind us.
Yeah, I mean, they're on the runway now. Cool, yeah, so, yeah, it needs to slow down a little bit earlier. We'll keep the speed up, so you can do 70 knots on the downwind. I'd rather chase them, because they're probably going to be quicker than us.
Okay.
We can get some right pedaling.
Clear for the option 4 left, Cessna 12 Foxtrot.
And let's get some forward speed. Yeah, so yeah, we needed to slow down a little bit earlier.
The pattern for Honolulu.
Satavia 5 Alpha Charlie, north departure, approved report exiting.
Okay, so they're actually, they're out of here.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so one thing to watch out for is if you do forget to slow down or whatever and you end up steep, you need to get the aircraft really slowed down because you need to keep that rate of descent low. So we had
400, 500 almost at one point, yeah.
Yeah, and our airspeed was kind of coming below 30 knots. So that's kind of, I mean, I wasn't too concerned because we were out of trim, and that means that the airspeed over the disc was actually a little bit higher. Let's keep the speed up to 60.
Okay.
Because we're going to slow down a lot more on final than he is.
6 miles to the southwest. Full stop.
Coast Guard 1703, Quilo Tower. Verify you have information, Victor. Report 4
Yeah, we got the downwind. So we're going to do another normal approach. Let's do the downwind check. So
Okay.
lights off, and then we need to start getting down now.
Quilo Tower, 536 off. Request for a short approach for right. Cessna 36 Golf, short approach approved. Check wheels down. Runway 4 right. Wind 1008, gust 20. Clear, touch and go. Touch and go on 4 right, 36 off.
Okay, aircraft is up.
We are ready after your one left.
I have that other traffic in sight.
Helicopter AC Bravo, check wheels down, runway 4 left, and 1007, gust 20, clear for the option.
Runway 4 left, cleared for the option. Helicopter 8, Whiskey Bravo.
Cessna 747 Kilo, Quilo Tower, hold short of runway 4 left, landing traffic.
Hold the short of runway 4 left, 7 kilo.
Cessna 12 Foxtrot, make left close traffic.
Left traffic, 12 Foxtrot.
Right, got the other traffic. Got the traffic waiting for us. Holding 60 knots here.
Citabrio 495 Alpha Charlie is clearing to the north.
Citabrio 5 Alpha Charlie, maintain at below 1,500 to 8.5 Delta. Frequency change approved.
Okay, slow down a little bit.
Coast Guard 1703, you'll be number 2 following a Cessna short final.
Look for traffic, Coast Guard 1703, number 2.
Okay, let's stay in trim just a little bit longer.
Okay. Okay, about 250 here in a second. Right about now.
Okay, you can put your carb heat down now.
Okay, carb heat down.
So watch out, we're diving a little bit here.
Okay.
Raise that collective. Stay on the angle.
Coast Guard 1703, check wheels down, running 4 right, wind 1007, gust 20, clear to land.
Clear land 4 right, Coast Guard 1703.
Cessna 12 Foxtrot, check wheels down, runway 4 left, and 1007, gust 20, clear for the option. Caution, make turbulence 130, about 1 mile final of the parallel.
12 Foxtrot is turning left face now, cleared for the option 4 left, and the Herc's in sight.
Okay, lights off, tax match. Engine's in the green. I'll go ahead and roll forward.
Okay, cool. Traffic in sight, winds down the runway, or just off to the right. Cool, so that was pretty good. One thing I would like you to do is just to terminate a little bit lower. So we're kind of coming into maybe a 10 to 15 foot hover.
You want 5 foot?
Yeah, 3 to 5 foot.
Okay.
So we'll go around, we'll do one more of those and we'll start hitting some more, we'll do some more autos as well.
Okay.
Okay, we can start getting into trim now. Keep the power in, we'll keep climbing. Keep the altitude, so we just come aft a little bit as you raise the collective.
Contact that went off.
Front of back taxi Alpha 2, contact that one off, 1703.
Bravo 6 Golf, request for a short approach on 4 right. Cessna 36 Golf, make left 360 for spacing. 360 for spacing, 36 Golf. Cessna 7 Kilo, runway 4 left, line up and wait.
Runway 4 left, line up and wait, 7 kilo.
Let's watch that airspeed, so try and keep the 60.
Yep.
Coast Guard 1703, taxi without delay.
Taxi without delay, Coast Guard 1703.
Okay, do downwind checks whenever you're ready.
Okay, lights are all off, tax match. Engine's in the green, we got an aircraft line up and wait.
Runway 4 left and 0909 at 9 gust 20, clear for takeoff. Traffic in the upland for left close traffic is a Cessna, north departure approved, depart exiting.
Runway 4 left, crash for takeoff, report easy to north, and we have upwind traffic inside 7 kilo.
Cessna 36 Golf, short approach approved, check wheels down, runway 4 right, wind 0980,
So we'll extend downwind as far as we can.
Yep. Approach approved for 4 right, 36 Golf.
Wait, low tower, Blue 65, off of Colton Lena, will be eastbound for the quarry.
Cessna 36 Golf, clear for the option.
It's like there's an updraft here, and down over there it's a downdraft.
So we do need to start
descend.
Blue 65, climb level tower condition approved over the freeway, outer below 1500, climb altimeter 3007, report exiting.
Outer below 1500, over the freeway, report exiting, Blue 65.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, check wheels down, runway 4 left, and 0980 at 7, gust 20, clear for the option.
Runway 4 left, cleared for the option, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. Okay, we got the traffic on 4 right.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, correcting, runway 4 left, clear touch and go.
And runway 4 left, cleared for the touch and go, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, keep the airspeed up for a little while, just because
we're far down here.
We're far down, and we've got a reasonable headwind here. I'm always curious whether those C-130s just go under that gantry.
Looks like it's gonna.
Yeah.
It's got a space for the tail.
Cessna 12 Foxtrot, your number 2 behind, helicopter short final.
Cool. So we're on our angle to start descending.
Okay.
Parallel traffic, no factor.
Cessna 12 Foxtrot, check wheels down, runway 4 left, and 100 at 7, gust 20, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 4 left, Cessna 12 Foxtrot, and northeast departure after this, please.
Cessna 12 Foxtrot, you can expect that.
So getting quite shallow here.
Okay.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo traffic on left base to finals of Cessna.
And helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo on the go.
Cool. That's about the kind of height we want to come down to, so that's good. Okay. Pull a decent amount of power.
Okay. $60 knots.
Skyhawk 747 Kilo Kilo, now easting northeast.
Cessna 7 Kilo Kilo, frequency change approved.
Yeah, frequency change approved, 7 Kilo Kilo.
Hello, Tag 36 Golf, request for a short approach and 4 right. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, enable, start your left crosswind.
Left crosswind, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, we've got traffic. Blue Hawaiian, no factor.
Hello, Tag Skyhawk 36 Golf, request for a short approach and 4 right. Cessna 36 Golf, approves the close to check.
Okay, so what's the entry for an auto?
20, clear for the option. Clear for the option to 4 right, 36 Golf.
60 knots.
Yeah, it kind of was the
approach. North departure approved, depart exiting.
What's the what?
Countdown 3, 2, 1.
Oh, down right, control bump.
Down right, close bump.
Down right, close bump, sorry.
Right pedal. Okay, try and keep that 60 knots. Okay, let's get our 800 feet, downwind check's done.
Okay, lights off, tax match, engines in the green, and carb heat will come on. And maintain 60 knots.
Yep.
Spot looks clear, and we got a little bit of a right crosswind. 800 feet.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, so the scan is going to be scan in the auto.
Airspeed, trim, attitude, RPM spot.
Yeah, attitude, trim, airspeed, RPM spot.
Attitude, trim, airspeed, RPM spot.
Cool. 200 foot checks, what are we looking for?
Vertical speed no more than 1,500 feet per minute down. airspeed between 55 to 60 knots. And
55 to 65. RPM in the green.
An RPM in the green, yeah, the rotor RPM.
Tower Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, request straight in auto.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, approves as requested, check wheels down, runway 4 left, and 110 at 10, gust 16, clear for the option.
4 left, clear for the option, 8 Whiskey Bravo. Cool. So, I'll count it down. You will enter it.
Okay.
Okay, let's come a little bit more to the left, and then we'll enter. Let's keep 60 knots.
Sorry.
Enter in 3, 2, 1. Down, right, close, bump. Okay, attitude's dropping a little bit. Okay, come out slightly. Bump up just a little bit as well. Okay, come left. You see, you're pulling quite hard against to the right. Okay, lower the collective just a touch. Okay, let's go around.
Thank you very much.
Cool. So, mostly good. On the entry, attitude drop.
Drop still. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we're kind of getting to 65, 68 knots. You can pull a little bit more power, so we climb kind of 22.
Yeah. Sorry. There we go.
Okay. Cool. So our airspeed was a bit high. Our RPM was just a touch on the high side, which is okay. Like it was 104. That's okay.
Okay.
One thing to be aware of.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, enable, start your left crosswind.
Left crosswind, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
When we I'm just looking for traffic here because I assume there is some.
Must be behind us.
Not obvious. Cool. Anyway, what I was going to say was when we. So you needed to slow down, and you did. And if you remember what I said, kind of just anticipate bumping up the collective.
To slow the rotor RPM down?
Yeah, because so as you come aft, the RPM is going to go up if you don't change the collective. So if the RPM is already on the high side, you want to bump in anticipation. It's just we ended up with just a little bit too much bump, which was why our RPM was going low. And yeah, so no big deal. Let's do our downwind checks and we'll go do another one.
Okay, lights off, tax match, engines in the green. Carb heat can come on. And spot is clear.
Let's stop climbing.
Stop climbing.
Oh, and the other thing is make sure you're trying to maintain that 60 knot attitude before you enter, because that'll make your life a lot easier, yeah. And just keep your eyes outside. Keep your eyes outside on the entry.
Bravo, check wheels down, runway 4 left, 110 at 9 gust 17, clear for the option.
I'm requesting straight in.
And Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, cleared for the option. Request straight and auto for runway 4 left.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, approved as requested.
And straight and auto approved, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, let's keep the 800.
System 4 bank lake traffic you're following is on the left base.
4 Mike, looking for traffic on the left base.
Okay, I have traffic in sight.
Okay.
Touch the left pedal.
Hello, airport, 4 Mike here, traffic in sight.
System 4 Mike Lake, Reser, number 2 behind traffic.
It's almost like a straight crosswind now.
Yeah, it's not quite that bad yet. We've still got about, we've still got about 45 degrees of headwind components, so...
not too bad.
Yeah. If it goes any more crosswind, we won't be able to keep doing autos, but this is okay for the moment. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Down. right, close, bump. Okay,
Right
bump up,
370 for spacing,
bump up.
74 Mike.
Okay, just lower the bump just a touch now.
370, 74 Mike.
Can you hear the RPM changing?
Just
Okay.
barely.
There you go. Okay, and let's go around because our rate of descent is just a little bit high. A little bit left pedal. Keep bracing that. Cool. So yeah, nice. Still dropping the nose just a little bit.
Okay.
Not terribly, but it is.
Check wheels down, runway 4 left, and variable F5.
It is coming down just a little bit. Let's slow it down a little bit.
Okay.
4 Mike.
And we'll make our crosswind as soon as we get to the end of the runway.
And we are past the threshold.
Okay, traffic in sight to the right, no factor. Traffic in sight to the left, no factor.
Hello, Paris 536 Golf, request for short approach and 4 right.
Cool, let's keep the power in, keep climbing, keep it at 60 knots. Not too much power.
Okay, about there.
Yeah, RPM was good. So if you try and listen out to what the RPM is doing, it's just going to tell you, okay, yeah, the RPM is decaying or it's rising. Let's make the downwind turn.
Okay, downwind turn. Woo. A little bit of a bump there.
Yeah. Let's try and keep that 60 knots.
Okay.
Weird, an airplane guy who wants to go slow. Cool. Yeah, so if you hear the RPM starting to decay, you can just anticipate lowering the bump just a little bit.
Okay. And if it goes up, kind of bump up a little bit more.
Yeah, and the great thing is if you can kind of anticipate, you hear that early change, and you can anticipate, and you can kind of like, okay, cool. I'm going to make a smaller input earlier, and you're going to get much closer to where you need to be. Okay, downwind checks.
Okay. Lights off, tax match, engines in the green, carb heat coming on. Traffic is just past our spot. Wind is still 45 crosswind.
Cool.
Try to keep this airspeed up. Try to keep 800 feet.
And we'll request the straight in as well.
Okay.
Helicopter ABC Bravo, check wheels down, runway 4 left, and 100 at 7 gust 17, clear for the option.
And cleared for the option, request straight in, auto for runway 4 left, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Helicopter ABC Bravo, approved as requested.
Approved, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Cessna 4 Mike, making left close traffic.
Cessna 4 Mike, making a left close traffic.
Okay, so we're descending a little bit here, just a little bit of power. So we're just going to enter a little bit lower, which means we're going to be entering slightly later.
Okay.
We'll enter 3, 2, 1. Down, right, close, bump. Okay, it's okay, it's going to come back.
Okay.
Bump up a little bit. You're pulling to the right quite a lot here.
Okay.
Okay, slow it down, slow the aircraft down a little bit. Okay, you're still pulling to the right, still pulling to the right. Lower the bump just a touch. Okay, airspeed's low, let's go around.
Yeah.
Cool, so it's not crucial, but do try and roll the throttle on when you do the go around, because most of it's got traffic in sight.
4 left, clear for the option.
I was trying not to overdo it. I was just kind of being too gentle on it, I guess.
Yeah, so gentle is good, but just rolling a little bit more, because we're kind of getting down to about 92, 93% RPM. Let's pull some more power.
Yeah.
And we'd rather not. We'd rather have a little bit more RPM than that, really.
Okay. Okay, gonna turn crosswind.
Okay, clear to the left. Traffic there, no factor. The other traffic looks as though they're on left base now, 4 left.
Cessna 36 Golf, where are you going?
Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble.
Hello, Paris. I have 36 off the way to departure north.
Just a 36 off north departure approved for exiting. Next time request that before you go.
Sorry about that, 36 off.
Okay, let's turn downwind.
Turning downwind.
Yeah, that's not great crossing the departure end of a runway without
Calling first.
Yeah, when there are 2 aircraft using it. Cool, okay, 800 feet, let's get our downwind checks done.
Okay, lights off, tax match. Everything's in the green. RP's gonna come on here. Try to maintain 60 and 800. Traffic is landing right now.
Okay, we've got a bit of a rate of descent going here.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, check wheels down, runway 4 left and 1379 Gus 152 for the option.
And Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo cleared for the option. Request straight in auto for runway 4 left.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo approved as requested.
Approved as requested, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, then descend
Cessna
up.
4 Mike Mike, make right close traffic for runway 4 right.
Cessna 4 Mike Mike, right close traffic for 4 right.
Cessna 36 Golf, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 36 Golf.
Okay, so just a little bit of tendency to slow down in the turn.
Right here, yeah.
Okay, we'll enter 3, 2, 1.
Down, right, closed, bump.
Okay, come a little bit to the left. So you're tending to pull to the right for some reason. Bump up. Just a little bit, that's good. Now lower, just a touch. Okay, everything's looking really good. Rate of descent's a little bit high. That's okay, we'll just go around. So just gently crack the throttle.
Okay, throttle clear.
Okay, now raise. And we don't get the RPM horn on that way. Okay, keep raising.
Raising, raising.
Cool, next I think we're going to do...
Emo 103 flight, let's report to Corey, stand tension.
Okay. Let's go around, we'll do another normal approach with you, without me prompting you for anything, and then we'll head back.
Okay.
When we're on our, or when we get our
base leg approval.
Yeah, yeah. Landing clearance, that's the word, those words I'm looking for. We'll just say, like to, after this approach, request departure northeast.
Cessna 11592, fly low tower, runway 4 left and 120 at 10 Gus 14, clear for takeoff on the go, left close traffic approved.
Clear for takeoff, left close traffic through 4 left.
Traffic there.
Cessna 4 Mike Mike, check wheels down, runway 4 right, wind 110 at 10 Gus 14, clear for the option.
74 Mike Mike 4 right, clear for the option.
Got aircraft taxiing out onto the runway.
Yeah, I got them. Got the 4 right, got the C-130.
There's also another one for the 4 left. See them? On the threshold of 4 left.
Yeah, taxiing out.
Yeah.
I thought you meant on final.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Lights out, tax match.
Continue along the freeway to the west ramp, landing at the west ramp will be at your own risk. Use caution wind 110 at 9 Gus 14.
Try to keep the airspeed up.
Yep, you can start the descent now.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we're not doing an auto.
No, not this time.
Cessna 4 Mike Mike, turn left at Bravo 4, hold short.
The wind has just shifted around enough now that we don't really have enough headwind component to keep shooting autos.
Yeah.
Radar Tower 672 Hotel Bravo, coming up Paka Hippo Blau 1000, 300, helicopter transition to the northwest.
Aztec 72 Hotel Bravo, flight level tower duration approved over the freeway at below 1,500, flight level 73007, report exiting, off VFR.
Yeah, Lico, please, and report, clear.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, check wheels down, runway 4 left, wind 110 at 9 or gust 14, clear for the option.
And runway 4 left, cleared for the option. We'd like to depart to the east after this touch and go. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, you take back now.
Thank you very much, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Cool. Yeah, we normally say northeast rather than east.
Okay.
Just because we will go a little bit
to the north.
Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of somewhere around 030040 normally.
Can we take Charlie 2 at Charlie?
Emo 103, proceed directly to the west front.
Directly to the west front for Emo 103.
Cool, and go around.
Okay, going around.
Okay. Why did I make the go around call?
Okay. And Mauna Loa Tower, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo going around.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, roger, you still going to the north?
Yes, we'd still like to depart to the northeast.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, north departure approved before exiting.
And north departure approved, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Cessna 4 Mike Flight cross, runway 4 left to Bravo 4, contact ground wind off.
Cool. So why did I call a go around on that approach?
Was my rate of descent a little too high?
Yeah, we were about 800 feet per minute and we were coming through 40 knots. We were probably, our rate of descent was slowing down.
But
it was too much of a spike at that point.
Yeah, I mean it was so, we started off kind of high. To get to the angle, we were having to drop descend pretty quickly. And yeah, that's just kind of, that's your real danger moment for settling with power.
Right.
We talk about 300 feet per minute as kind of being the threshold for settling with power. The actual threshold is going to vary depending on the aircraft.
Whiskey Bravo traffic, passing the water park northeast bound along the freeways at 6.
I have the traffic.
And Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo has that traffic.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, roger, we'll maintain visual separation.
We'll maintain visual separation, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, a little bit of right pedal.
62 Hotel Bravo, helicopter traffic has you in sight, ahead and to your right.
Roger, still looking.
They're going fairly quickly. Yeah, so let's keep the 60 knots.
Okay.
So being below 53 knots is generally not preferred because as we slow down, we're going to descend without a change in power. If we're at 60 knots when we slow down, we actually start to climb.
Okay.
So that's why 60 knots
is key.
I'm trying to work out what kind of aircraft that is. It looks quite fast.
Huh.
Cool, let's, you've already got ATIS set. Cool. Yeah, so depending on the type of aircraft, the type of helicopter, the actual threshold for settling with power changes. It's based on the disk loading. Let's keep power in.
Okay.
For a 22, it's somewhere around 800 feet per minute.
Okay. Bravo, maintain at a below 1,500 to exit class Delta, frequency change approved.
For a something like a CH-53, it's about 3,500 feet per minute. So we're very conservative with the numbers, but certainly if we're at 800 feet per minute, we've got a real risk of settling that.
1703, fly low tire,
a bit of left pedal, so we're just slightly out of trim, that's it.
Right down departure report exiting.
Cool. And then I've been calling up around this lake just for asking for a
frequency change only.
Yeah. Sometimes she will say maintain at or below 1,500 until exiting Delta.
Left turn out, intercept the freeway to the west, report exiting. Michael left, intercept the freeway, report exiting 592.
Cool.
And Mauna Loa Tower, Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, almost out of your airspace, would like a frequency change.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, maintain at or below 1,500 to exit class Delta, frequency change approved.
Frequency change to prove and maintain at or below 1,500. Thank you. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo. And gonna switch.
Okay.
Honolulu approach wind 8.3 out of service use wind 20.90. Honolulu departure wind 24.8 out of service use wind 35.4. Honolulu clearance wind 2.4 and 28 wind 0.4 out of service use wind 28.6. 5 and 323.05. Read. Echo control instructions. Increase bird strike hazard on runways. Air Met Sierra update 3 valid. More information at Honolulu Automated Flight Service Station. Advise on initial contact. To have information Lima. Honolulu International Airport AI fifth information Lima. 2053 Zulu. Wind 080 at 13. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,500. 3,200 scattered. 7,000 scattered. Temperature 290. 2.20. Altimeter 3006. Landing and departing runways 4 and 8.
Cool.
Expect ILS.
Let's switch over and we can, you make the call?
Okay.
About a mile southwest of the Sugar Mill.
Okay. And we have, what, Lima?
Lima.
Yeah. HCF approach, helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo, about a mile southwest of the Sugar Mill at 900 feet with information Lima, like a north 6 arrival.
Helicopter 948 Whiskey Bravo, approach squawk 1601.
And squawking 1601, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Approach Molly 231, turning left base, visual 8 left short. Oh, 231, thank you very much. Contact tower 11841, have a great day. 8212, Molly 231. Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, ready to contact half a mile south of Sugar Mill, flight number, airspace hold at Fort Island, maintain out of below 1,000, stay altitude.
And altitude is 850 feet, maintain at or below 1,000 and hold at Fort Island, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
8 Whiskey Bravo at Fort Island, see return to contact tower today.
Fort Island, when complete returns, contact tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay. He broke up a little bit for me.
Yeah, that's okay. I had an idea what he was saying. So, because the tour aircraft, they will do turns there.
Okay.
So he's basically saying, yeah, when you're done, talk to tower. So.
Okay.
Cool. We can just head straight there now.
Okay. They're not, the solar panels aren't going to shoot at us?
No, actually, I misunderstood. I looked at the thing again. It's actually that area over there and that area over there are the two that they really want us to avoid overflying. They don't really want us overflying that area. They don't want us overflying the Pacific Aviation Museum, kind of that
half
southwest of corner of Fort Island, and yeah, nothing kind of south of that.
Okay.
Did hear somebody saying that he got shouted at for flying too close to the Missouri, which is not in our, according to our thing, that isn't in the area of where they don't want us flying, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe some FAA inspector was touring the Missouri that morning.
Yeah. It'd be nice if they could kind of, I mean, from my point of view, I want to be, when I'm coming in on tours, I want to come in kind of this way. Left bank to see the Omaha.
Yep.
Right bank to come back and then kind of come off just offshore of the Missouri and the Arizona. But from what my friend was saying, I think that's probably too close to the Missouri. And,
right. It's really too bad we can't do touch and goes on Fort Island.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Would be amazing.
Okay, still approach Army 20540 up with you level 2000.
Army 20540 ship approach.
I always find closed runways a sad thing to see.
206 destination.
Old airports at Kona where we went sometimes go and do...
welcome back.
Oh, the old park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it back, sir.
We thought about skydiving there once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we never got approval.
Okay. Just watch your altitude, we're climbing a bit here.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact, you see the dome on that thing?
Uh-huh.
Apparently it's inflatable.
Yeah. That's how it's a perfect sphere?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably somewhat lighter than making a rigid dome that size.
HCF helicopter 5E.
Okay, so should we
speed up?
Should we switch to tower?
Sorry, yeah.
West transition on.
Over to tower.
South, cross right, left to Romeo Bravo. Cross right, left to RB 1248.
Okay, just watch that altitude.
Yep.
Let's just do a turn. Oh, let's, yeah, call them now.
Okay. Honolulu Tower, helicopter 9048 Whiskey Bravo over Ford Island.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, Honolulu Tower, proceed to East Concourse, hold.
Okay, East Concourse and hold, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
On the 183, heavy on Tower, cross right, left to Romeo Bravo.
Cross the runway 8 left on Romeo Bravo on 183.
Track 9 Mike, check on Tower, runway 4 at Foxtrot, line up and wait, traffic on 7 mile final. 4 at Foxtrot, line up and wait, 9 Macaco. All 231, turn left Yankee, and then contact ground.
Left Yankee ground, thank you, all 231.
Point 35 heavy, turn left at the end, cross runway 4 left, and then contact ground, traffic waiting to depart.
Okay, left at the end, cross 4 left to ground, with turn on.
You haven't flown here when like the aircraft carriers have been in, have you?
So let's just come a little bit to the left.
Left, got it.
I've seen, I don't know if they were aircraft carriers. They were carrying aircraft. I don't know whether they were aircraft carriers as opposed to amphibious assault ships. But
Right.
I've seen a couple of those in briefly.
Mono 29er, contact departure.
We can start our turn to the right now.
Yep.
There was one which came in, it had a deck full of Ospreys, which was quite cool.
Wow.
9er Mike Echo, wind 070 at 6, runway 4 to Foxtrot.
Have you seen the way that those things, they unfold?
Oh yeah, they twist, huh?
Yeah, they twist.
248, runway 8, right, line up and wait, traffic over 5 the runway.
90 degrees.
248.
Some nuclear submarines down there.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, proceed to the prison and hold.
And proceeding to the prison and holding, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Tower United 1158, heavy is outside Burley.
Yeah, 1158 heavy, Holland Tower, wind 0.
So when they tell us to go to the prison, normally what that means is they're setting us up to go to the tower and then south of Foxtrot.
Right.
Roger that, clear to
Let's keep the speed up a little bit, because that might...
On 263, Holland Tower, cross right, left to Romeo Bravo. On 263, Holland Tower, cross right, left to Romeo Bravo.
Cross 8 left Romeo Bravo, line 263.
Helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo, cross from 8 left towards the tower, cross and hold, traffic on shore file for runway 48.
Okay, crossing 8 left and hold at the tower, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Keep the speed up.
Yep.
Get our downwind checks done now.
Okay, lights off, tax match, everything's in the green, carb heat coming on. Big heavy on final.
Yep.
On 248, Cosplay Turtles, heavy balance 767 overflow your runway, wind 060 at 8, runway 8, right clear for takeoff. 8 right clear for takeoff, thank you. Line 248. On the Palm 183, heavy runway 8, right, line up and wait, traffic on 7 mile final for the crossing runway.
Runway 8 line up on the way to only for 150.
A little bit of left pedal.
Runway 8, right, line up and wait.
Runway 8 right, line up on the way to 150.
There's 3717 on tower, runway 40 Foxtrot, line up and wait, traffic 7 mile
Okay,
final.
we can start descending a bit here.
Okay, light descent.
600.
Look up to 8 Whiskey Bravo, cross the 4 south Foxtrot lane, south ramp owner, traffic on a 5 mile final, no delay across runway 48.
Okay, and we're crossing the 4s, south Foxtrot for the south ramp at our own risk, helicopter 8 Whiskey Bravo.
Track 9 Mike Echo, contact.
Okay, let's start descending.
Okay, descending.
Right pedal, as you do
Right
that.
pedal.
693 heavy, turn left at the end, cross runway 4 left, and then contact ground.
Turn left at the end, cross 4 left, then contact ground, Delta.
Don't know the traffic on final, but...
I think he said 5 mile.
Yeah, there he is.
He's far out there.
Yeah. Cool, let's start making our turn.
Okay, turning.
Okay, now we can start slowing it up.
Slowing down just a little bit.
Yeah. Gotta be careful here, you don't want to slow it down too quickly because you can float the rotor disc.
Okay.
Which is where the rotor RPM spikes above the engine RPM.
Departure, 248.
We want to start losing some of this energy.
There's for 8717, wind is 070 at 11, gust 16.
Keep descending. Might end up with quite a low power setting here.
Okay.
Kind of, it's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. We've got traffic taxing out.
Yep.
Start raising the power a little bit now.
Point 11 heavy on tower, wind 070 at 11, gust 16, runway 48, clear to land, caution wait turbulence on heavy Boeing 777, 2 mile final. Alright, 4 right, coil and Hawaiian 11 heavy.
I'll take the controls here. I have all controls.
You have all controls.
Alpha 837 Zulu, ready for Windows 2 and stop by bass service. That's one thing again. Alpha 837 Zulu, ready for Windows 2 and stop by bass service. 790 Zulu, Tower, hold. Hold, and cover that. 837 Zulu.
Okay.
Sneak in behind him, huh?
Yeah. Not something we really want to be doing all the time. Not least of which because it doesn't give us much visibility on anything coming out from here.
Right.
Tower 1009, gust 16, runway left 14.
So we're going to keep it nice and slow here.
Pick up to 79 Zulu, wind 1009, gust 16, departure from the south ramp at 0 and risk, remain east all runways. East of our all runways, south and risk, pick up 79 Zulu.
Okay, you can take the controls back and put us down.
Okay, I have the controls.
You have all controls. Enjoy the walk of shame.
I like to do a slow walk.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no prizes for getting there quickly. The only thing I will say is that if you kind of if you're constantly getting in and out of ETL, that is
not as good.
Well, it's just destabilizing.
Yeah, 1158 heavy turn left at
Your choice of spot.
and then contact ground.
Left at the end across the left runway to ground, United 1158.
263, runway 8 right, line up away, caution, jet blast, tapped over, fly your runway. 8 right, line up away to line 263. Air 3717, contact departure.
Okay, tail area is clear. We'll go ahead and turn.
Okay, keep your eyes outside. Look at that crane or something like that.
700 Zulu contact.
And bringing power down real slow. Oh.
Okay.
Boarding, coming back up. Eyes outside.
A little bit of right pedal as you come down on the power.
There we go. Oh.
Cool.
And power coming.
Tower, transfer on information, Mike, wind 0908, gust 16, altimeter 3005.
Okay, well, let's roll down.
Okay.
Fire 639,
the 11.
left channel.
Go ahead.
Alpha 183, heavy, contact departure. Contact departure for 123.
So just watch out, so we're going back into the yellow arc, so just roll up a little bit, so we're staying 70 to 75%.
And a heavy Airbus A330 overflew your runway, wind 0907, gust 16, runway 8 right, good for takeoff. Fire 639, Holly Tower, wind 0907, gust 16, runway 8 left 14, clear the land number 2, Palm Boeing 71745.
I got that traffic in sight, we're number 2, 8 left, short thing, clear land of Air 639.
Holly Tower, Blue 64, ready to go. Blue 64, Holly Tower.
Okay.
Where's the, here we go. Okay, cyclics, pedals neutral, friction on.
So ideally what you want to do is keep your left hand, so put that on your knee board.
Okay.
And then keep your left hand on the collective. So we actually, the 22s don't tend to be too bad. But certainly the 300s, like if you took your hand off the collective, some of them, they would just start creeping back up. If the friction wasn't on, that would start creeping up. Particular problem in the 300 because there's no governor, so you could actually get an overspeed that way.
Huh.
Cool, okay.
Radio transponder off, sorry. Off. We can probably put the nav lights and the landing lights off at this point.
You did the cyclic friction, is that correct?
I did the cyclic friction, yeah.
Cool.
It's already, should already be on, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Almost to 2 minutes here. Okay, throttle's gonna close, clutch is gonna disengage. And mixture coming off.
This is about where the
fuel was last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're not running on fumes or nothing anyway.
No, and I don't really want to.
Yeah, no.
So, I mean, school policy is that we fly with, we should land with half an hour, which is, so at some stage we'll go through like the differences between fixed wing and helicopter FARs. FAA, for day VFR, for a helicopter, you only need 20 minutes of fuel reserve.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. But school policy is half an hour, and frankly, I'd rather have more than less.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
So we reckon on a 9 gallon per hour fuel burn in these things. It's probably a little bit less than that.
So 5 gallons kind of on the...
Yeah, 6 gallons is what we want. But in terms of what I want when I take off, or in terms of what I fuel, I'm kind of assuming that our flight will be somewhere around 1.5 hours. So I want about 2 hours worth of fuel. I want about 18 gallons. So if I get this tank filled, then I've got 17 gallons in that. So as long as I've got at least a quarter, well, if I've got at least an eighth in the aux, then I've got 2 hours of endurance.
Okay.
So an extra couple of gallons doesn't hurt as long as we're not overweight, which we're not. So yeah.